United States citizen. I think you're claiming Moorish nationality, and it's a fiction and doesn't exist. So, that's where we are.
All matters of federal question. And
Okay, so it looks like we're going to have a motion to vacate a sentence. So I'm guessing, although I don't have any information beyond this clip, that he was convicted of something and was sentenced, and he's now filing a motion to vacate.
Cecil Shaw L. and appropriate personas with jurors. I appear here by special appearance.
Here we go.
In regards to the bill of attainder 17 CF 369, all matters have been removed from DeKalb County of Illinois Corporation and the United States District Court into lawful jurisdiction and venue, Article 3 jurisdiction. All rise and stand. This is now a sovereign living Article 3 Moorish American Al-Moroccan Consular Court action. I am sovereign living Justice Cecil Shael, capital Dominio Nolo.
Wait. No one rose and stood. Maybe we need to go back and try that again.
Red ink and appropriate personas with jurors and appropriate solo and appropriate arrests. I'm currently being subject to involuntary servitude as prohibited by the 13th Amendment with all 20 sections by way of kidnapping, human trafficking, and a heap of other crimes.
Well, the only crime that I'm aware of so far is the one that you got convicted of.
I'm currently being warehoused as a POW in Illinois Republic territory, known as
probably incarcerated. By the way, the state is pronounced Illinois.
Dixon Correctional Center Corporation of the Illinois Department of Corrections. My delegation of authority is affirmed for the record pursuant to the full provisions of the Treaty of Peace and Friendship and the Constitution for the United States of America.
Oh, no. Okay, we've cited the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. I got to put my thinking cap on for this one. Let's go.
Article 3, Sections 1 and 2 of our National Trust, as supported by Article 4, Section 4. As my own delegation of authority as the lawful beneficiary to the original jurisdiction is presented and affirmed for the record under penalty of perjury, and it's uncontested, I am the only authority on this call and for this court of records. As all matters concerning Moors ought to be addressed in a lawful jurisdiction and venue, as according to the supreme law of the land and common law exclusively, as pursuant to the national trust, our government, its councils.
Wait a second. If you want to claim you're Moor, I think you need to fez, my friend. I think that's the only way to go. And I'm going to cite the Marrakesh Law Society versus the state of New Jersey for that proposition. Give it a look. I've got links to it in the description below.
Ministers, as visitors, as judges, have authority in all matters of government on the land known as the United States of America major, ought to be recognized, and you are receiving direct orders under my civil authority as Aboriginal indigenous habitant on American state soil and signatory to the aforementioned contracts as to the lawful beneficiary, and again it's affirmed and documented for the record. These issues are federal allodial, and the removal's basis is of status, diversity of citizenship, diversity of nationality, conflict of interest, conflict of law.
There's no diversity of citizenship. That would involve 2 different states. This is all Illinois, as far as I can tell. And there's no diversity of nationality because I'm guessing you're a United States citizen. I think you're claiming Moorish nationality, and it's a fiction and doesn't exist. So, that's where we are.
All matters of federal question and international crimes of fraud and treason.
I think what he's trying to say here is capital felony treason.
Let the record show the man with the blue mask on, wearing a black robe, sitting down, is Philip Montgomery doing business.
Yeah, we call him Judge.
As DeKalb County of Illinois Corporation Administrator / debt collector. Philip Montgomery has just stated that Scott Swirly is also present. My office sees somebody behind Philip Montgomery. Could we put the camera on Scott Swirly so we can identify him?
Well, the record reflects that Mr. Shortley is appearing via Zoom, and that there are 3 people appearing via Zoom. Myself, you, and Mr. Shortley. The record reflects that Mr. Shortley is clearly seeable on the Zoom camera. The TV is split into 3 sections. One section has me, one section has Mr. Shortley, and one section has Mr. Shaw.
So, are there any other DeKalb County, Illinois Corporation officials or United States District Court officials on the call in the room that has any way touched this matter? Is anybody else present?
There are other people in the room, but they've not had anything to do with your case. There's a court reporter here. She's taking down everything you say.
Okay, is there a bailiff in the room?
No.
I love it. The judge has to check. He doesn't know. I mean, all this is so pointless. It's hilarious. The prosecutor cracks me up. His facial expressions are fantastic. You might be wondering, why is the judge doing it? And I will give it to you in one phrase: due process. He's letting this guy run out. That's it. He's making no sense. He does not make sense. But he's letting him have his day. He's filed a motion that's never going to be granted because he can't even articulate one sentence that makes sense.
Okay, is there anybody else in the Zoom room?
There's no one else in the Zoom room. There's no one in the Zoom waiting room. There's no one else in the Zoom room. There are other people in the courtroom, though.
Okay, do you understand that no United States corporate citizen has personal, territorial, political, or subject matter jurisdiction or in these matters? As I am the law, I'm the government. My body and all land and property are in the jurisdiction of my ancestral state.
Yes, by the way, he's completely in contempt of court. However, you have to see the context of it. The judge is calm because what he's got is he's convicted, he's incarcerated, from what I can tell, and he's filing a motion to vacate his sentence, which is not going to be granted because of the merit.
At this time and all points in time.
Mr. Scheidel, we're here on your motion to vacate as well as whatever other motions that you might feel are pertinent for the court to take up, so you may proceed.
Again, do you understand that no United States corporate citizen has personal, territorial, political, or subject matter jurisdiction in these matters? As I am the law, I am the government. My body and all land and property are in the jurisdiction of my ancestral inherited state at this time and all points in time.
I'll be quite honest, I don't know what that means.
Okay. Well,
This case illustrates a frequent misunderstanding in sovereign citizen ideology: the belief that individuals can opt out of legal jurisdiction through personal declarations or alternative interpretations of constitutional language. In actual law, jurisdiction is established by statute and constitutional authority, not by individual consent or belief. The judge's response reflects standard legal procedure, allowing the defendant to speak while ensuring arguments remain relevant and legally grounded. Because the motion to vacate lacked any valid legal foundation, the court correctly denied it and upheld the original sentence. This highlights a fundamental principle of the justice system. Courts operate under established legal frameworks, and only arguments supported by recognized law and evidence can influence outcomes. Sovereign citizen theories consistently fail because they do not exist within those frameworks.